All right, we are back. Part 4 of building my son's dream John boat. Looks a little different than when you were on it last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened?
I have no idea.
No idea, huh? Well, I did some research. You were gone at your grandma's house and I know the side of the boat needed to be like the top of the bottom, more or less, because we need to take this, coat it, and basically wrap it around. Thanks to one of your comments, come down the side so far as well. So I knew the sides needed to be done, and the bottom was a pain in the butt. So I got online, started doing some more research, and came across a video that a guy used this stuff, Jasco paint stripper. And let me just say, I wish we'd have used that on the bottom, because it was basically simple. You painted it on, waited about 15 minutes, wiped it off.
Shorter time too.
Yeah, shorter time too. And then do what?
And it works.
And it works. So it was like a two coat application. I had to put 2 coats on it, but the sides are just like the top now. So much better. Highly recommend this product right here if you need to strip some paint. Don't do the cheap route like I did, buy the cheapest stuff. This stuff ain't cheap, but it's pretty expensive. But I did the whole outside of the boat. This is I guess a gallon. Yeah, a gallon jug, and maybe used half of it. So now we're on to the coat it. Finally, it's taken us a long time. So again, what I've read, you need to what they call etch the aluminum, and that's where this vinegar comes into play. So we're basically going to wipe the whole boat with vinegar and then get ready for the coat it. So stay tuned. This is just cheap distilled white vinegar is what I picked up. Actually, I already had it from doing some canning, so we're just going to dump this on the boat. It's stinking here now, ain't it? All right, it's time, Jasper. We got it all wiped down with vinegar. Now it's time to get this bottom coat on. What we've been waiting on, huh?
Yeah.
Long time coming. All right, so I read up on this coat it. It's a 2-part epoxy, and I guess it's measured out where you can just dump this whole thing in there, but I want to kind of do this in parts. I don't know how far this will go. So I read on here like this is not plumb full. It weighs 7 pounds, so I'm guessing it's only so far. And this weighs a pound. And after I read on this, you mix 7 parts of this, 1 part of that. So that's why you would dump that whole thing in there. But I'm going to try to just do this and maybe like get 4 times out of this. So a little bit of math. This weighs a pound. There's 16 ounces in a pound. So 7 times 16 is 112, and so time that by 25%, that'll be 28 ounces of this. So I'm gonna...
You're Albert Einstein.
I'm Albert Einstein? Just some math.
How'd you think of that fast?
I don't know, I just did. So 28 ounces of this. This is 16 ounces, which is a pound. So 25% of that would be 4 ounces. So we'll put 28 ounces in here, and then 4 ounces of that into this, and then we'll mix it up. All right, so I got my scale, just a cheap scale with like using your kitchen or whatever. That nice and level. My container on here and zero that out. Now we need 28 ounces. Kind of shiny. got
Let me see.
glitter or graphite or something in it.
That's 6.
It didn't say to do this, but I am going to mix this up first. I think that would be better. Really thick. You know, how long that's been sitting in that container, so let's mix it up real good. All right, 28 ounces. And perfect. Ooh, way too much. 30 ounces. So I'm gonna try to get a couple ounces out of here. Whoa.
You said not to get on your skin.
Wipe it off. Wipe it off with a paper towel. That's a blooper, huh? Now we're back down to 28. Sorry, son. Will you, we're gonna clean up our mess and be right back. Word of advice, don't spin the stir out of the bucket or it'll get everywhere, huh, Jasper? Okay. Now we need 4 ounces
Look at that stuff.
of this. Yeah. Well, we're fixing to put this on anyway, so it'll probably be all right. So what's 4 plus 28?
4 plus 28,
32. Good job. All right, so this is 30.
I got the math.
And make this be 32.
But go back to school. They have good math.
Get me a paper towel handy. All right, 32.
We just need a 1.
Clean up my mess there. Okay, now it says, this is an important step. Mix it for 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes. So that's why I got one of these things. I didn't want to be hand mixing forever. All right.
Have a look at it. Dad, do it.
10:05, so.
Do what you did. Do what you did.
Oh, yeah. 10:05, so all right, let the clock begin. Wipe it on there, I guess.
Alright. That's what we've been waiting for.
It's really warm also. I guess the activator in it kind of did it.
Looks like poop.
Kinda, huh?
Granny poop.
Roller don't do very good. Whoa.
Well, you use way too much. You could have raked some to the next one.
well, these ain't the best rollers. Maybe a foam roller. I did read like somebody used a foam roller and it kind of tore apart too. So I think more than anything, it might be like some of those back there where the braces are, where they put screws and washers through it or whatever, bolts. That might be catching that washer and ripping it. I don't really know, but I think it's working good enough. Like I said, we might put a second coat on it. We bought 2 of them, so, and we only, like I said, used 25% so far. I know there's a time frame on here though. This stuff starts drying, so kind of got to work a little faster. You reach the paintbrush and do what I just did.
Yeah, it's the paint.
No, I mean, can you reach there?
Yeah.
Kind
Whoa, that
of
feels
spread
weird.
it out the best we can.
It's weird.
Weird. And
That good?
I think that'll work, bud. All right, I got about half of it done with that batch. I started off, I think we put it on a little too thick. Plus that roller ain't the best. Like I said, maybe a foam roller. Another guy I watched, he used a squeegee to kind of move it around. I didn't have a squeegee, and we went to the store and I just forgot to
We
get
have
it.
squeegee.
We have a squeegee?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't get it.
It says we got a squeegee. We'll find out.
And then they go, try to see if we still have it.
Anyways, we'll get another batch mixed up to the front. If he's got a squeegee, that might help spread the front out even better. So we'll see in a minute. All right, there's 6 minutes. Well, he did find a squeegee, more like a scraper that I think he stole from his mama's kitchen sink. Sorry, Mom. We'll start in the middle this time, make that a little easier.
Oh, we're using that instead of
It definitely moves the product, I think, a little better than the other thing, but oh, you gotta do that.
Oh, squeegee just does it?
What are you using my little thing?
Hello, Jasper. You tell her.
Oh, should I get like this part? Yeah, this is fun. It's also satisfying.
Satisfied? Get rid of the rest of this. Huh? Paint kind of a glue. That makes sense. Hard, will harden. Real hard. Make all those little rivets seal up. one coat anyways. I don't know, we might need to do 2 coats. I got to read. I do know Jasper read the instructions what to go on far as how long to let it sit. When it's finished, he said like 12 hours plus, so we'll probably let it sit longer than that. I think what we'll do now is do the sides, get the sides done, and then just let it sit. Today's Friday, and then we'll let it sit all weekend. I've got guide trips this weekend, so come back the next week during Monday or so after work, and then we'll check on a second coat. Sound good?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, we'll mix up some more.
I'm not even using as much.
No, not thinner coat. All right, we have a coat on the whole boat. Well, it's at the front. I'll show you that in a minute. But got the whole back done. Seen this plate that they'd put on. It had silicone all around it. I ripped all that silicone off, and they come put a heavy coat. I mean, a heavy coat of that coated all around it, and then went over each screw. They had put screws in to when they fixed the transom previously. Went over, coated with all that, ripped all the silicone off. So that's done. Seen the bottom? The sides was a little harder. What Jasper did, he went through with a brush each rivet, because we couldn't really use a squeegee. Each rivet, and then I came back with a roller, and then I came back again one more time while it was still nice and wet. So it's got a coat on all of it as well.
This side looks a little bit better. You know? This
Yeah.
side.
As I was saying, the front, I want to sand that down just a little bit more. And really, you probably don't even need coated on the front of this. It's really going to never see the water. It's going to be out of the water, so might not even put it on there. So we'll sand that down, get ready for paint. But I put this on a real heavy coat, so I don't know if we're going to need a second coat. You guys let me know. Let me know what you think. But sides. I know someone had said to kind of go halfway down, but I said, what the heck? We'll go all the way down. So the whole outside of the boat, except the very, very front there, has the coat it put on it. So I don't know. First time we're doing this, Jasper. We don't really know what we're doing. So we are not experts by no means. Something you see that's not right, don't do it.
Tell us what to do in the comments.
Yeah, well, we've already done it at this point, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We might do a second coat. You guys let me know on that for sure. We're gonna let this go dry over the weekend, and then we'll come back and see what we need to do. But hopefully we're ready. If this is it, then the next thing is painting. We'll paint a nice coat on the whole thing, and then we'll be able to flip it over and start working on the inside. All right, Jasper, send us off.
Well, thank you guys for staying till the end. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn off post notifications so you get notified anytime a new part of this video comes. So until next time, bye!
We'll see you.